Hello, welcome to Instant Replay Live.
Hello, I'm also here.
We've been a while.
Yeah, and you're probably wondering why I'm here with you now with my nose hairs trimmed and my unibear brow plucked.
And mine, ample. Yeah, Joe and I are here because we're physically in the same place at the same time, which is a rarity these days, because our mother is getting married and forced us to attend a destination wedding. But we're using the opportunity because it lines up perfectly with 10 years of Instant Replay Live. I mean, not
That's
10
right. 10 years of regular updates, daily uploads, the way you wanted them, the way you got them.
Yeah, something like that. It's been about 3 years since our last video, and in that we made some maybe promises that we were going to do something else, and we didn't hold up to them, but we kind of had life happen to us and did all kinds of other things instead.
Yeah. Actually, I actually got engaged.
Yeah, that's a pretty huge thing.
Yeah, and then I also got married.
Right.
So,
and I stayed married, so that's an accomplishment too.
Yeah. And the last time we spoke, I was in Rome. I guess I can't turn too much here.
Yeah, you were in Rome and traveling the world doing all kinds of things. I had never left the country.
That has changed.
Yeah. Now we have gone to multiple countries together. I've been to Japan and Turkey to visit Joe.
Yep.
Where he lives in Turkey.
Yep.
At present. And met his wife in Japan, and we had a vacation adventure there with a bunch of other friends. Met through this community, which has been such a huge, awesome thing. And so that's kind of really the point of this video, I think, is to like highlight how cool it has been to, even though the Let's Plays have stopped, the videos, the butt-ons have stopped, the butt in our heart is still well lubricated.
Yeah. The cream has been applied to our hearts, and it does not go away.
No. We have made so many friendships and so many awesome, amazing, I really consider Instant Replay Live to be an era of my life. Like, I went in, through different phases. Everyone goes through high school phase, college phase, first job phase. Instant Replay Live was this massive change and shift in my life that introduced me to so many cool people. And it's so cool that 10 years ago we sat down and we recorded some really, really terrible video and called ourselves Instant Bro Play.
Yeah.
And then immediately trashed that stuff, changed the name. Joe, on a whim, came up with Instant Replay Live.
Yeah, which is funny because a replay could be live. I don't know if you got that, but I just wanted to explain because
I have
maybe
arguments.
the channel.
I have arguments as to why replay makes sense. You can replay it live anytime you want. We recorded it live. We were live when we recorded it.
But instantly?
Yeah.
Regardless of what the name is or how practical it is, we met a lot of you through it, and that was super cool. And we've bumped into you in various corners of the earth, which is really cool. And we're grateful to you. And it's cool for us to be here. Obviously, we started this also way back because we were like, hey, we're two brothers, and we haven't talked much in a while.
Yeah,
and
it had been about 10, not literally since we hadn't talked, but 10 years since we had hung out together and really spent time together. And now that's 20 years in the past, but the last 10 years have been anything but that. Even though you're across the world, we spend so much time together playing games online.
Regular tabletop RPGs, regular chats about whether or not games should be $80. Just complaining constantly about the inevitable march of deeper, more entrenched hyper-capitalism.
Yeah.
The usual things.
Yep.
And
there's also been good things like...
There has been good things.
Baldur's Gate 3.
That was a really good thing, yeah. Was there anything else?
Oh, man, I can't think of it.
Cool.
It's not like we have a list or anything of things we want to talk about.
Yeah. Presumably some good things happened, and I think probably we could just pause the video now and run a list.
Or I thought you were going to say pause the video and have them... You said you could.
Yeah. Pause the video and comment below what was good so we don't have to think about it now. I'm sure some good things happened in the last 10 years.
We could just pause for them.
Okay.
You got some weird eye glow going on.
Is that enough time? Oh no. He's stuck on pause. Well, there were other things though. It's been really cool to watch other people. How long are you gonna hold up this bit, Joe? We watched other people do things. VaguelySomeone has continued doing streaming through all this time. Did you snap out of it?
My eyes got wet.
That's the Joe Wetmore promise.
Yeah. I always get wet.
Yeah. Vaguely. Trouble Planet guys always doing stuff. Karin does stuff. We watch Schmiel do coding projects where he's like working on games and stuff. And Amber does her live streams. That Amber Mortem does all kinds of stuff. All these collaborators we've had, and I'm leaving out probably someone extremely important to us. That if I've left you out, it's because you're so important that I'm saving you for the 20-year
Did you mention
anniversary.
PitchJack's voice acting?
PitchJack's voice acting. So many cool projects.
That was actually, I didn't cough. That was PitchJack.
That was
doing a cough. He just did the audio for that.
Okay.
I just made the impression, and then he filled in the cough.
It's been PitchJack the entire time.
This
whole video.
Voices, yeah, which is really impressive. Great work, PitchJack. And actually, Kyle from Trouble Planet has been working on a project I've been doing, a little game dev project. He's doing, he's doing music and sound effects, and it's really cool. I mean, honestly, just having the creative energy of all these people, whether they're still doing, streams or if they're moving on to other things, it's really cool to have a community to just bounce excitement off of and to work with, and that's a real, that is the ongoing gem of this, of all of this for me,
Legitimately, we are just so grateful to have entered this thing and, made dumb videos and had people become our closest friends because of it. And to watch them continue to be creative and do cool things when I'm not really doing a whole lot. You're working on a project.
You lied. We have on our bullet points the things that you are doing. You wrote down D&D library god.
No, I did not. I specifically didn't.
Yeah.
There's a screenshot from you showing that list item. But yeah, it's a cool thing.
Explain it.
Right. I've been, instead of doing online stuff as much, I've been kind of taking myself offline a little bit. And one of the things I wanted to do since COVID began in 2020 and just looking to be a part of a community is I created a library club for playing Dungeons & Dragons for, it was supposed to be 12 and up. I ended up getting like 7-year-olds and up in the club, and we've got 16 kids at the last event, so it is a ever-growing thing. But just to do something in the community that is in my wheelhouse, playing games, rolling dice, and having fun, but that brings people together and generates that kind of community sense and feeling that we were able to have here and now put it there in a physical space is super cool. So that's been a lot of my focus personally.
So you've got like Stranger Things kids coming to the library, and you're like, they're rolling up characters, and you're playing like this omniscient demiurge shaping the world. Right? For them?
Sometimes they're just running it all on their own. They go and they set up a table.
Wow, so you're not just the god of the worlds they're playing in. You're also shaping their realities in real life.
I can't follow this bit. I don't know where it goes.
I just saying, you wrote down D&D library.
I didn't write down
Well, let's move
anything.
on. You're also working on attract mode, which is also a link from our community. Tell us about that.
That's a legitimate, real thing. It's been super cool. Dylan Ilvento, I just said his full name. I hope that's okay.
Maybe just bleep that out. PitchJack will do a noise over there.
Redacted.
Our buddy Dylan, who is from Word Games, he has the Word Games podcast and various other online efforts and game development efforts. He started up a podcast that Joe and I were on years ago. Joe had to drop off when he moved, but I've been able to keep up watching every video game movie, full-length movie, in order from the first video game movie to be released to catching up to present day. And occasionally we'll break the order just to do something that's relevant and cool, like a Minecraft movie in theaters now. And I just get to hang out, watch really terrible movies, and talk about them and how bad they are.
Wow. That sounds like, honestly, a pretty challenging experience.
Well, you've experienced it.
Yeah.
You were part of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Video game movies, man.
When I signed up for that podcast, I was like, oh yeah, that'll take like 5 years and we'll be done. And it's been probably 6 more now. And we're nowhere near done. Nowhere near.
It will never end.
And it will never end because more movies keep getting added all the time. But hey, it's something to do. It's fun.
Well, I mean, and why do you do things, Nick?
I don't know.
Wow.
I have a deep deep drive to always be doing something, and I feel bad when I don't, and that seems to be why.
Yeah, actually, I mean, I do think stalling out does have a negative impact on the human psyche, like doing nothing. So I guess, I mean, you know, and to wrap this all in a nice bow, the reason we haven't stalled out, whether it was, you know, we started Instant Replay Live to get together, it didn't work out, but we kept going. You guys were a part of keeping us motivated to do things.
It worked out for what it was.
Yeah, no. But what I'm saying is, we didn't stall out because we had like a community to bounce off of a ton of times. We have all these little things to drop into, watching people stream or seeing the project they're up to, trying to figure out new things for ourselves, whether it's watching really, really terrible video game movies or, you know, trying to learn coding. And the takeaway, I think, from this, what we've learned about how we feel about the world is what, Nick?
Be creative and fight the government.
Yeah, and that last part we didn't explain so much, but I think it probably just...
It's part of it.
It's part of it. It's part of it.
You get it.
So, any closing comments?
I just really thank you guys for continuing to be a part of this community in an utterly shocking way that extends so far beyond us. It's so cool that, like, while we're out of town like this, I can't be active on the Discord, which is, you know, a pretty tight... That's pretty much where we've centered our community, is on Discord now. And I can't be on there, but I check it every day, and I'm like, oh man, people are having conversations, fun is flying, and they are our closest friends. It's a smaller group nowadays, but it's the tightest group, and it's so cool. So I appreciate it, and this video is for you guys.
And if you're some weirdo who has never... I don't know how you got to this channel.
You found this video.
But if you want to like join the Discord, we can try you out.
This video should have like 12 views, but yeah,
right.
if you
and
comment,
if you're part of the 12, you know who you are.
Yeah. All right.
Cool.
Well, 10 years. And what's next for Instant Replay Live, Joe?
Well, we're thinking, I don't know, in 20 years we'll be back.
In 20 years from now?
Yeah, okay.
So, it was 30th anniversary.
It was supposed to be every decade, but I think this is a little bit softer of a promise and makes it a little bit easier. So we'll start here, 10 years. Next will be 20 years. Then we can go 30 years, and we'll just...
Yeah, if we're alive for 20 years from now, we definitely will make another anniversary video. That's the promise?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, who knows what could come before that?
Yeah.
Maybe nothing. We'll see you on the videos.
How's it going? It's Garret, the artist formerly known as YAOES.
Hey, this is VaguelySomeone.
Hey there, this is King Rachael of IRLs.
Hi there, everyone. It's Stephen from Tostemac.
Hey, it's PJ.
Hey, Catbunny here.
Hi, I'm Alec.
I'm Megan. I'm Elise.
Hey, I'm Nick.
Hey, it's Kyle.
Hey, everyone. It's John. And Scooter.
Hey, Amber Mortem here from HexenShow.com.
Hey guys, it's Ava from the Alt Play.
Hello, this is the disembodied voice of Dylan Ilvento over at Ward Games.
Hello, Instant Replay Live. This is Eric Schmiel of Schmiel Show.
Hi, this is Karin the Dragon, aka Karinabob.
And we're celebrating 10 years of friendship with the IRL community.
Congratulating the IRL community for 10 years of IRLCon 2015.
Calling in to congratulate you on 10 years of online community.
Congratulating the IRL community on 10 years of friendship.
Wishing the IRL community a big congratulations on 10 years. I feel old.
Can't believe that the IRL community has been around for 10 years. I feel so old now.
We are all ancient. We are so old, all of us.
Hello, IRL community. I just wanted to say congratulations on 10 years of existing and for many more than 10 birthday wishes.
My little buddy McCready and I would like to wish a very happy 10th anniversary to all of the IRL friends and family.
Wishing happy 10 years of IRL community. It's weird to think he was 1 year old then, and now he'll be 11 in like a week or so.
Congratulations, guys. It's awesome, impressive in both what y'all have done and also the community you've built.
And I want to take a moment to congratulate all of you on an amazing 10 years. That's not an easy feat, not by any means.
Hey, happy 10th anniversary to Nick, Joe, and all the instant friends. You want to say anything?
Happy
I just wanted to give a congratulations to Instant Replay Live for 10 years of fostering a community, for getting us gamers together to hang out and have fun, have a good time in each other's company.
And from Trouble Planet, we want to say congratulations to the IRL community for making it 10 years.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, you invited us past the threshold, and now you can't get rid of us.
Congrats on 10 years of Instant Replay Live. I was only on it once.
Nick, Joe, congratulations on 10 years, dude.
That's fucking awesome, man.
Yeah.
You were like one of the first people we met when we like started taking this seriously. So you guys are great.
Yeah, you guys are awesome, and you took us relatively seriously, which always felt good. So.
Which you should not have. That was a bad decision on your part.
Yeah, you way too trusting.
I rolled snake eyes on that one, I think. But you guys are great, and
happy 10 years.
You guys have built such a fantastic community. It's been a pleasure to be a part of it, in and out over the years.
I can say that I would not be where I am or who I am without any of you. So keep being awesome, keep being your best selves, and remember to get plenty of rest.
It's weird. We've met in person.
I followed you across the planet.
Multiple times.
The one time.
Was always happy to join y'all for a Let's Play on your channel, and loved having y'all on Wardcast, and obviously loved having y'all both co-host Attract Mode, as we have watched terrible video game movies together. Love hanging out with you guys. Love goofing off. Hope to do more. Congrats again.
I actually often think back to the Hearthstone tournament from when I first joined. That's one of my favorite memories because it gave me a bunch of friends to play games with. Thanks, guys.
Thank you for being there and here. Time is weird. Stay awesome, and we will see everybody at the next IRL Con 2015. Looking forward to it.
I will be at one day.
I am grateful for all of you, and I absolutely love this community, and I hope we stay around for another 10 years.
And here's to 10 more.
Here's to 10 more. Congrats, guys.
10 more years. 10 more years.
Right, 10 more years. 100 years. 1,000 years? Yeah, 1,000 years. All right.
And thanks to you, in only a couple of years of IRL longer, I can retire and then probably die.
We're gonna die soon. Congrats. Huzzah.
Yeah, can we borrow $800, please?
Yeah,
it's not for fireworks.
No.
It has been a pleasure and a privilege to get to know y'all not only as collaborators but also as people these last 10 years. And it's been amazing to see where life has taken you and how y'all have grown, and I can't wait to see where else you go in life. Stay on the internet. It's nasty, but it's also kind of cool.
It might be for fireworks.
Maybe for fireworks. That's a lot of fireworks.
It's so much fireworks.
That's a dangerous amount of fireworks.
It is a arrestable amount of fireworks.
Happy birthday.
Merry Christmas.
Once.
Wow, wow.
Really kick it.
Yo, plans, free stroke, Sonic Golf.
Sonic Golf.
All right.
That's how you end those.
Yeah, I think so.